once you go up. We're just clearing house right now. It looks easy right now, but later on, I'm not going to be one-shotting things. Here, it gets pretty intense, especially on the later difficulties. But as you can expect with any RPG game, on the later difficulties, you get penalized for dying and losing experience. So I'll try not to die.
My spirit is spent.
Well, honestly, in any RPG game, regardless if I'm playing hardcore or softcore, I try not to die. Anyway, that's a huge mob. We should probably kill it because experience is nice. So let me know what you guys are thinking of this so far. If you ever played Diablo, I don't like comparing games, but think of this as a hardcore Diablo with more customization. So how we ran faster, we hit the Quicksilver Flask. That makes us run faster for, I think it's, what is that? 5 seconds, right? And like I said, when you can upgrade stuff, you can make the duration longer, more charges, and all that stuff. It's always good to know. Dang, I'm having bad luck finding it today. Usually it's not. Only when I'm recording, bad things happen. It's not really bad, it just takes more time. That's no big deal. But I plan on keeping this a continuous series until we complete it. And then I will do endgame maps, which is pretty much a harder version of it. So we are here in the Mudflats. And let's see. These are waypoints. If you're an RPG fan, you will know what they are. They take you from here to X amount of places. So our goal right now is to get 3 quest items in this area. And there are going to be monsters here. So I think the max for a Rustic Sash is a 24% physical damage. But later on you can upgrade it to have more prefixes, affixes, suffixes, whatever. On the other things, we'll try to upgrade them later, but that's okay. I'm looking at my audio recording right now, and I'm just like, I see all these clickings. I'm like, oh, dang it. I hope it's not too loud. But, yeah, if you guys are enjoying this series, be sure to hit that like button. Possibly subscribe if you want to see this a little more. And my schedule for this series, I'm going to try to keep this on the same schedule I did for The Sims. If you are new to my channel, that was 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and 10 p.m. Eastern Time every day. So 3 videos a day for this. Maybe more if I get a lot of support. I'll do extra long parts or something. But yeah, if you want to follow me elsewhere, there's links in the description. Probably best to use these. So generally this is if it just looks like I'm killing things. I am. Okay. So where are we? Oh, I knew I forgot one. Okay, so 12 to maximum life. That's always good. Trust me. More life, always good. So we found one of the quest items over here. There's 3 in total on this map. See, they'll show up as a exclamation point. Later on, we'll get more skills and stuff. So they just like ambushed me. I'll try to point out like key tips and stuff. So if you plan on trying this out or the series out for yourself or playing it, I'll try to give you tips and tricks because I generally got the idea. Hold on. Just wanted to make sure I had notifications off and stuff so it doesn't distract. Okay, so there's a little thing in this. It's called desync. That's very bad because in later games it's kind of hard to generally predict when that happens. I know when it does. Like if I use certain skills, it just desyncs. So I don't know if they can do anything about it in terms of fixing it, but it's usually not that bad. It doesn't break any game, or it doesn't break it that bad. So, Scrolls of Wisdom. We're going to be seeing that a lot. Identifies an item. So we got all 3 of the glyphs in the area. We're going to go to the bottom exclamation point. And what that is, it's going to take us to a new area. And I think we're doing good so far in this series because we found a 24% belt. And we're pretty stacked for our level. That opens the lowered submerged passage. Okay. We should go back and talk and get our reward. So I've done this before. I completed 100% everything on my main character. And let's see, what is a good thing to have? So if you're playing a melee character, you're most likely gonna want a red gem. And totems, they could be used for the kind of spells, but then I'm not really gonna use any of these right now. But I think the decoy totem is a good one. I do use it on my main character. And yeah. Okay, so these items, these are currencies. They also improve your weapon. So we'll just put them away for now. If I actually do use it, I will definitely tell you when I'm using it. So our next quest now, what we want to do is Dweller of the Deep. Why? It's a side quest in our travels to the next area. As you guys are gonna see, this place, or all the maps in general, are pretty much a maze, and I'm gonna hit a lot of dead ends. I'm telling you this now. So I haven't seen many other walkthroughs on YouTube, or if I have, then they're actually like Let's Plays. They have no idea what they're doing. So if you're watching my series, you can guarantee that I know what I'm doing for the most part. I've done this before. Keeping it professional. That's always nice. So we got a second ring for added mana, and that's pretty good for now. We're just clearing house. Later on, I plan on getting a new AoE attack. If you don't know what that is, it means area of effect, which means it causes splash damage and it hits multiple targets. Well, you could add splash damage to it. It's hard to tell if these are still dead or alive, but that's okay. Nice. We leveled up. We are currently at level 6. John Law on YouTube. What I like about this game is there's generally a lot of mobs. So if you let me know how the audio quality is, if it's too low, too high. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to keep the music pretty low because these are licensed soundtracks, I believe. So let's not get in trouble for that. Regardless, I could always change the game sound to if it's too loud or too quiet. That's not a problem. And for the most part, I don't plan on dying. I don't think anyone does, but if I do, I'll try to edit them out unless it's just one random death here and there. You might see it. Okay, so this is kind of unexpected. These are races, and these are kind of events that happen by Every now and then they have these events. So right now we're currently in the Flooded Depths. This is the underground area for our side mission. Generally you could skip it, but since I'm doing a 100% run, it has to be required. Also, I would recommend doing it anyway because the reward is pretty good for it. Hold on. This whirling blade skill, it causes desync every now and then, but it gets you places faster, and it's really not worth leveling up because it's just gonna do more damage, but it costs more mana, and that's like the opposite of what we want. So later on down in the line, we'll find like faster attack gems, which is self-explanatory. And so in this area, we're gonna fight a boss. I could hold down the thing too. Generally, you do not want to do this if you're in higher leveled areas, because that's just never a good idea. But generally, I think this is a controlled environment so far. I know what I'm doing. We'll be okay. So around here should be a boss. We have to kill it to complete the quest. And just for future references, if you miss a video, I will have an organized playlist. So it'll be on my channel in case you just missed a part. Feel free to just go back. And in the description, I'll have a link to the playlist. So that sounds good. So how long do I think this game will last in terms of my playthrough? I have no idea. Maybe 15-20 hours. So prepare yourself for a long series, pretty much. I hope you find it interesting. Like, I've put in over 100 hours. I played it when it was still in closed beta too. I can see a lot of improvements. 4 to 8 damage. Our thing is pretty much the same now. Let's see our boots. Quick swap. Generally, I don't do this in higher areas because it risks death. Okay, where is the boss? You'll know what I'm talking about because his health bar, like you see the health bar on top, it'll be brown. Okay. And barrels, they generally don't give you anything, but if you want to do it, fine. Okay, so we're just there it is. It's gonna... So this boss, once you kill it the first time, it's gonna split into a second one, which it's not hard at all. It's generally an easy quest and you get another passive point. And if you haven't caught on already, what a passive point is 1 point. Here. Let's see. We don't really want any items. Let's go back to town. Put our passive point into here. This is strength, damage, good stuff. So this item is unidentified. You use the scroll and you do that. Always an upgrade. Generally, you guys aren't going to see me just like... You could sell stuff. I get the general idea. So this is a grants a passive point. Well, try again. I can't talk today. Okay, so where do we want to go? We are generally going to stick with one-handed weapons and dual wield because more DPS, damage per second. So we're going to go here. We'll go do this one a little bit later. Okay. For now, we'll be good with this. If you have any questions or anything later on, like converting currency prices or